Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be chatting with Gershon, a 15-year-old in grade 10 who's made a fuck ton of money with his agency, and over the last 43 hours alone, he's collected just shy of $2,000. So we're going to dive into Gershon's story, ask him about where he came from, and then he's also going to give some advice and some value to all of you so you can learn from him and also make a ton of money. So Gershon, take it away. Share with us your story.
Yeah, so I'm 15 years old at the moment, grade 10, like Stefan said. So I'm running a content marketing agency, right? So I started this content marketing agency, started the year as a video editor, editing videos for YouTubers, Instagram people, and just like high ticket salesmen, right?
Mhm.
I started this content marketing agency at the start of the year when I joined RSC, right? I don't know what an agency was. I didn't know anything how to run a business. I was just a freelancer, right? So I got put to RSC, and a lot of people, Stefan, Dylan, Alex, were telling me, "Yo, content marketing agency, let's start it. Yeah, let's just do it, right?" So I started it. I was horrible at the start. I got a horrible team from Upwork, Fiverr. Not the best place to get your people, by the way. And yeah, I started creating content because people were telling me if you're gonna run a content marketing agency, post content, right? So posted content, got clients from that, built up my network from that, and that's how it's been ever since then.
So how do you balance like running an agency, going to school, being a young kid, like still living life? How do you balance everything?
It's all over the place, bro. I'm horrible with routines, right? I just like make a to-do list, and if I do it like at 12 a.m., if I do it now, like I do it, right? So with school, I don't like I try to I pay attention at school, but I didn't really do any of the work when I come back home. But I still end up passing, yeah. But I have a whole to-do list for my business. If I do that 12 hours, I do it 12 hours. If I do it 30 minutes, I do it 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
I've done that. I just go chill with my friends, go bike riding and all of that. But yeah, balance is a number one thing. Like sometimes it can get hard, but I try to keep pushing.
Yeah, so let this be a little lesson to all you all. It's not gonna be perfect, okay? You're not gonna have like a godlike routine, where you wake up at 4 a.m. and you take client calls. Like shit's gonna get messy, okay? But that's part of the game. And Gershon's a prime example of, you can make it work despite whatever's going on, and you can make it work. So yeah, that was for sure.
Yes.
Great. So
Yeah.
tell us about your offer and shit. Like what do you do new? What do you do now? How do you get clients? Like you're 15. Like a lot of people always ask me, like, oh, I'm young, like I'm scared to show my face. Like what if I'm too young for them? It's like, so share with, like, how do you do it?
how do is firstly you need confidence, right? Like you can't start a business if you have no confidence, right? And number two, you have to just fuck everybody. Like around me, like just a lot of people. Like I'm not gonna I don't want to brag, right? I'm saying I'm ahead of a lot of people, right? But
Yeah.
they don't understand. Like if they come across my videos, like, bro, what are you doing? Why are you like people gonna see your videos? They're gonna clown you. Like, why are you doing this? But they
Yeah.
don't understand, right? If you're doing some sort of business, you have to start making content as well, right? It's a good place. That's how you create generational wealth. A lot of people that are making millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars are creating content, right? Stefan's doing it. I'm doing it as well. A lot of other people are doing, right? So you have to create content. And yeah, what was the question? Sorry.
Like what's your offer? What do things
Oh,
look
my
like?
offer,
You're
yeah.
15.
So
Like, do you
like,
take sales calls? Like what does your whole
yeah.
process look like for client acquisition?
So I do cold DMs. I used to do email when I used to just do video editing, but we do primarily cold DMs, right? We
Yeah.
send high volume, 50 to 200 DMs a day, right? It's on and off. But we have a content marketing agency. We essentially automate your whole content process, and it's like a done for you service. Yeah. So the whole process is we make the whole drive for you, make the whole Dropbox. You have to just record the film, we make scripts, we do consulting, and then my team will take over and do the editing, and we'll get that done for you in less than a day.
Bro, do you want to leak your script right here, right now for the people?
Yeah, why not? Why not? Let me bring
Bro,
it out.
everybody listen the fuck up. We're leaking the script, okay? Despite that in all my videos I say script doesn't matter. I know y'all getting excited right now. Okay, try and keep it in your pants. Um, he's leaking the script, okay? What more do you
Okay,
want? This guy
so
is 15, making more money than maybe your mom or dad. I don't know, okay? And he's about to tell you how he does it. Listen
okay,
up.
this is all right, but it's not that good. But hey, this is it, yeah. Hey man, I have something you might be interested in. I have a content marketing agency where we completely automate your content process so you can sell your services like clockwork. Permission to go on. I'll repeat it one more time. Hey man, I have something you might be interested in. I have a content marketing agency where we completely automate your content process so you can sell your services like clockwork. Permission to go on.
Boom, 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 boom. Something I talk about all the time, okay? One for making a script, you gotta not assume things, which Krishan is not doing. Okay, he's saying you might. Okay, he's not assuming. Okay, he's also asking for permission, which builds rapport, which respects him. Okay, he's also being clear. Here's what I do. Do you want to hear more? No. Okay, he's not bombarding them with a huge pitch. banger script.
Yeah. Another thing is a lot of people I know are always very begging in like the DM section. Like I see a lot of content agencies coming up to me just begging for like a chance, right? You don't want to come across needy to your people, right? Another like a quote I know, scarcity creates value, right? So people like they want to make sure they buy from you, like it's like an opportunity to buy from you. So don't be going to clients just begging, just begging. If they say no, it's fine. Like there's like it's 8 billion people in the world, guys. Like it's not that hard to close clients. It's just the volume matters. Like any script can work. It's just about how long you do it for and the amount of volume.
Bro, that's the real sauce right there. That is the real sauce. Like any script, I say this all the time, every script is bad and every script is good. It's the same with niches. Every niche is good, every niche is bad. It's just a matter of picking one that you're going to stick to on a long enough time frame where you can see results, right? If you do bicep curls one day and then squats the next day and shoulder press the next, you're like, damn, why are my arms not growing? It's like because you're trying a million different things. Okay, stick to one and you'll see results.
Yeah, consistency matters a lot. Like I was like I don't know how to do service delivery when I was starting. Like I don't know. Like people just thought I was a little like baby. Like people say I look like I'm 5 years old, but like I still ended up doing it. So you have to keep doing it. You don't have to ask like stupid questions. I see a lot of people asking stupid questions. Just go and do it, bro. Like Stefan, you might be able to agree with this. Like people coming up to you saying, "Oh no, I'm only 12. Oh, what if this doesn't work?" Just do it, bro. Like there's people making so much money at this age with this whole online thing. It's so easy. Just go and do it.
Yeah, exactly. Like Gershon is literally your prime example, right? He's a 15-year-old kid from Australia, okay, who's still in school full time in grade 10. He's not graduated or anything, okay? He still has friends. He's still young. He still lives a normal life, but he's out here making it happen. So why can't you, right? And the point is, everybody can do it. If you just put your head to it and you really stick to one thing and truly do nothing but that one thing, it's inevitable that you will be successful if you do it on a long enough time frame and learn from your mistakes, right? It's okay to fail once at one thing. It's not okay to fail twice at the same thing. You should fail once, learn from it, and move on.
Exactly, yeah. And like Stefan is a very prime example of this as well. I get personally Stefan's like my mentor. I get everything from Stefan, and yeah, I'm really grateful for him.
I appreciate it, brother. I just want to see you succeed, and you have done that very well. So I'm super happy
No,
to see
quite
you.
at the moment.
Now we're here chatting about it, so it's fire as fuck, bro. But I gotta ask because I know everybody's gonna ask it. Gershon, how do you take sales calls? You're so young. How do you do it? I'm so scared. I don't want people to see my face. I have a high pitched voice. All this shit. Tell us.
Okay, firstly, a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but I just wing it. All right, I first do the research of the client. Yeah, if
Yep.
they're high ticket sales, I go on their website. I go see what they're doing. Right, I want to build that personal connection with them. Right, if they play soccer, I'm gonna go into the meeting with like a sports. I think I'm wearing right with a Manchester City jersey. One sec. I was just literally just on a sales call. Yeah, so a soccer jersey. Right, you have to build that connection with them. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you play soccer?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." That's gonna be a quick like rapport building conversation. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
build rapport. I go off topic, right? I go off in the call. Like I try and build that connection with them. I talk to them. I'm like, hey man, is this something if we could even help you with? Another thing that me and Stefan learned, right, like a while back, is we offer like a 2 week paid trial. So how we offer this is if they're saying, oh no, I'm not really sure, I don't know if this is gonna work. You say this, right? You're saying, okay, before we get married, let's
No,
go
no,
back a
hold up.
little two.
Pause. I gotta cut in because I gotta tell the people, okay, this is my favorite closing line of all time, okay? Hands down, my favorite closing line, and it goes like this. At the end of the call, you're gonna say this, okay? Let's say me and Gershon are on a call right now. This is what you'd say. Gershon, I really like you. And as much as I'd love to put a ring on it now and get married, I understand that just like in business, okay, it's much like the real world. We got to date before we get married, okay? Because we got to see if we're compatible. So much like the real world, what I think that we should do is we should go on a 2 week date, okay? We should go on a 2 week date, feel each other out, see if we're compatible, okay? And if at the end of the 2 weeks we both feel that we got a good connection building up, we can put a ring on it, okay? We can get married, we can make it official, we can sign a long contract. How does it sound with you?
Yeah, let's do it.
Boom! That's what he's talking about, okay? I had to share, use that closing line. It is banger, okay? Whether you're selling
However,
a free trial or a paid trial, it doesn't matter if that works.
it doesn't always work as well. You have to also see who you're talking with,
Okay,
right? Like
that's true.
you can't always just say if they say no, I'm not interested, and you just pull that out, right? It works a lot. You also have to make sure it works like on the person if they're even down. If it depends on how the conversation goes, honestly. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
That's why there's no script. There's no one size fits all script because it's
Yeah.
really everything is going to change. There's so many variables in a sales call. Maybe their cat interrupts. I had one time I was on a sales call with a girl and she goes, "Hey, by the way, could my boyfriend listen? He's like kind of really curious on this too." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead." Like you got to adapt to the situation, right? Maybe you can help them. Maybe you can't. Maybe they're looking for something totally different than what you offer. Maybe what you are planning to offer them is not at all what they want. It's like you got to adapt to the situation.
Yeah, another thing is I have a very bad story with scripts, right? I Serge Guitarist, I love him. He's the GOAT. He's made me who I am. I was in his free community and I saw this juicy thing saying guy closed 60,000 deal with content marketing agency, script leaked, spamming that shit, bro. Spamming that shit. Get it? I used that for like 2 sales calls. Fucking dog shit, bro. Dog shit, right? This guy, I was gonna close like a $3,000 deal with this guy, right? And he's like, okay, Gershon, look, I know you're reading a script, and that's not how you do it. I've been texting it. I used to text him like 3 months straight, like, bro, please give me a chance, give me a chance. Just like a while back, right? And scripts do not work because you sound so robotic, right? Because just reading, you like the camera's here, scripts are this, like, hey, Stefan, hey, do you think we can talk for a quick minute? Like, you're just looking back and forth. Your camera's off. It's not good at all, mate.
Yeah. Moral of the story: do not use scripts. Okay. Moral of the story: do not use scripts for a sales call. Right? Frameworks are good. Frameworks are good. Okay. The NEPQ framework, good, by Jeremy Miner. Okay. All Dylan Wilson's anti-sales system framework, good. Okay. Frameworks are good. Scripts are
Yeah,
bad.
Dylan's the goat. Dylan and Alex are the goat. So you guys should definitely check them out as well.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
Dylan.
another thing that's not really that important, but I take it as like a really big thing for me is your environment when you're on a call, right? I see a lot of people when they call me, they just have their phone out, close up to their face. They're like outside. I can't hear them. The wind's coming in. The traffic. Their mom's calling them. Like it's just horrible. Like I don't understand what they're saying. I'm like, what the fuck, right? So then, like a good environment is like camera here. You have your ring light, space. It looks good, right? You don't want to be like Stefan set up, right? You don't want to be the phone up their face, just like talking like stupid. You're not even talking like, hey, hey, oh, what's up? My mom's calling. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, some people don't even have their cameras on, and I don't know. Don't even know what to say to y'all. You gotta have your
Yeah, if you don't have your camera on, you're not closing anyone, mate.
yeah.
Sorry to say.
That's just people do business with people, not with
Yeah,
things. So you want to become someone they know, and you do that by showing your face. Yeah.
yes, sir.
But Rashawn, bro, I gotta ask though. I gotta ask, like, if you were to tell your younger self, like one or two or a couple of things of advice, what would you tell him? Your younger self.
Like a year ago or like 6 months, like how young we talking?
Doesn't matter the time frame. Just before you really got into the space, before you really started seeing success.
Honestly, just cut everyone off. Just literally go ghost and just fucking grind, bro. Keep one or two close friends and just fucking grind, bro. Don't ask any
Yeah.
questions. Trial and error. No analysis paralysis. Just fucking do it.
What is your like number one business lesson you've learned? Like whether that be sales or outreach or marketing, or like what's the number one thing that you've learned that you were like, aha, wow.
The reason, like networking is a massive skill that I've learned. Like with just like just meeting high value people and meeting you. Like just I learned a lot of skills. But if we're talking about a lesson I've learned is just let me think. Definitely just grinding, bro. It's a very like cliche thing, but it's actually really true though. Just fucking grind, bro. Like also another thing, a lot of kids like are probably listening like around my ages in school. School plays a massive part as well. When you're at school, don't talk that much, right? Don't talk that much. Don't talk that much. Don't be that guy that just always talks random shit. Yeah. The less you speak is the more valuable you are, right? So the less you speak, use that time to grind in school instead of being that popular kid, you know? That's what I've learned. That's probably like my main lesson I've learned. It's just grind in school and just stay silent.
Use
Remain
your time
silent.
wisely. Use your
Yeah.
time wisely. Yeah. No, 100%. You gotta allocate your resources efficiently and effectively, right? We're all given 24 hours in a day, but the reason why some people are more successful than others are people are just better allocating their time to more important tasks, right?
Yeah.
If you break down your day and you break down what are the things in my day that actually make me money and what is the percentage of time I'm spending on those, you would be surprised at how little time people spend actually doing the activities that make them money. And if they just doubled that time or double the resources that they put into that, they'll make so much more money, right? Like if you right now, everybody sat here and allocated their whole day, the 24 hours, and said, okay, I sleep for 8, I eat for 4, I game for 2, I read for 1, I learn for 5, and I do outreach for 1. It's like, bro, the number one thing that's going to make you more money is more outreach. Okay, getting out
Yeah.
to more people. So it's like if you just allocate your resources more effectively by doing more outreach, you're going to make more money inherently.
Yeah. But split up your whole routine though, right? Like don't just send 200 like DMs in one go. Like it's not possible. But like don't do
Yeah.
something like that, right? Split it up. Like what's that content marketing agency guy? Like that's like
Luke,
insane that we
Luke
used to yeah,
Jackson.
Luke
Yeah.
Jackson, right? His partner Harvey one he said that. He sends 200 DMs a day to like 100 full DMs, 100 follow-ups. So he does it after he works out, like he does it in the morning. like the donut like after breakfast or like split it up. Because one of my mates, right, he thought he got burnt out because he was just doing that, sending 200 DMs one go, just doing a bunch. You have to split it out, right? And burnouts are not good, right? I had a burnout like the other month and it was shit. So make
Yeah.
sure you split it out. If you guys have any other questions, ask me and ask Stefan.
Yeah, bro. It's like just split your outreach sessions up. Switch them up. Okay. Like do 10 when you wake up, do 10 when you're on the shitter, do 10 while you eat breakfast, do 10 while you're at lunch, do 10 while you're on the bus, do 10 before you go to bed, do 10 while you're doing stretching at night. Like just split it up. Okay. And that way you mitigate the ban. So everybody here knows that you're gonna get timed out by IG. Okay. And the more you can split up your messages, the less likely you will be to actually hit that ban limit. So it's a
Yeah,
2-for-1.
like you guys have no excuses at all. If you're watching this type of content, right? No excuses at all. Just get it over and done with. Because at the end of the day, you're here to make money, to fight with your family, go out, right? Like just get it over and done with.
Yeah, yeah. So, bro, to wrap this all up, okay, to wrap up every last little thing, for right now, for anybody watching this video, what's like one thing you would tell them?
Honestly, bro, learn and execute. Right? If you learn something, just go fucking do it. Like that's the main thing with me, right? Like if I get one new information, I'm like, he knows something about it, and if he knows something about it, he's obviously done something with it. So I'm gonna go and execute with it. So just fucking keep on executing. Don't be like those people like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what if it just doesn't work out. Just go and do it. Like I'm not smart at all at school. Like I'm not like
Gershon's stupid,
smart.
okay? For the
I'm
record,
fucking stupid, bro.
business. I mean, school wise, okay, school wise.
Yeah, like I don't know what I'm doing all the time. Like, yeah, but just if I can do it, bro, you can do it. Like I have a shit attention span sometimes, right? But it's fine. If I can do it, you guys can do it, right? So just stop sitting around whinging, just go and execute.
Right? Like that shit isn't an excuse. I'm sure I probably got whatever they call it. What do they call that? 80 something,
ADHD. Yeah,
whatever that's
something like
called. Okay. I'm sure I probably got it too. Okay. I probably got it, but I just don't care enough to even think
yeah,
about it
it's not
or
an
do it
excuse.
because it's like, how will that benefit me in my life? And then the answer is
Yeah,
it won't. So it's like, why would I even care to put time into it?
yeah. And
Yeah.
another thing is a lot of like last thing before we wrap up, your friends, I'm guaranteeing you 99% of you guys have shit friends outside of like this whole like online space in school. You need to cut them off, guys. Simple as that. You need to be cutthroat with it. If you want to be successful, right, you have to cutthroat it. You have to actually cut them off. Or if you don't want to be successful, you can be friends with them. It's up to you, okay? Take two options, right? Cut them off, or be friends with them and do shit, lazy shit, and not make money.
Guys, it's the truth. Okay. We don't censor nothing here. It's just how it is. Okay. The truth ain't always the nicest thing to hear, but that's the thing you got to hear. Right. So, anyways, with that being said, thank you, Gershon, for hopping on and chatting with me here.
Yeah.
All you out there, right?
Pleasure.
Gershon is 15 and he is making a fuck ton of money. I can attest that. We'll put up the screenshot here at the beginning of the video of the just shy 2K collected in just the past 2 days alone. Okay. Not to mention all the other money he's collected this month. Okay. If it's possible for him, it's possible for you. Okay. So don't let anything be an excuse. You just got to put your head down and do the work. Okay. If you guys want to chat with me and Gershon, ask us questions. Okay. Or just network with us. And we have over 200 plus people in our community now. The link is down below. It's the Discord one. Click it, join us. It's fire. Okay. We got a ton of people in there who are just like you out in the agency world making money. Okay. With that being said, I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.